Good evening, good afternoon, or good morning, depending where you are. Welcome everyone, to all of you who are together with us. And you know, every day we make some choice, and you made your choice to be here at this presentation of this marvelous, magnificent product that made many people passionate. And I'm very glad to see that we have more and more people patching in, newcomers. Let's do a survey before we start, while everyone is still joining. I'd like to learn how many times you attended our webinars. One, if this is your first time at such a webinar, and +1, plus if you visited some of our webinars and more or less understand and know what we may talk about and what EvoScent product is about. Well, I see your one. Do we have newcomers at the webinar? As so far, I see only pluses. Look, you come to a presentation of a totally new product and you came alone. So take your phone and write down everyone, as there is a phenomenal opportunity for everyone to participate in the development of the new area and feel this new product, this new area, get involved in totally new world, luxury world, the world of new experiences. Therefore, please phone everyone, invite your friends. You know, one of our colleagues once said, the information you don't share is stolen, and you must share and tell everyone what you know, as maybe this information will change their lives and may guide them into a different direction, totally different. I'd like to have a look to make sure that the number of participants at this webinar double or even triple. And you know, the power of community is whenever anyone has something, he may share. So there is this saying, sharing is caring. And therefore, let's take care of each other and don't miss this opportunity, miss it out, and share the news about the presentation of a totally new project, EvoScent. So share this piece of news with your friends and colleagues. Well, I see your ones. Please invite other people to come. And for many people, the last week was the hot time, as many people were in Dubai. We are in Dubai, where EvoScent project actually develops. And over the last 2 weeks, they were very busy. We participated in Expo Dubai together with our company, our projects that promote Evorich. We also participated in a 5-day event, having 2 days intensive training course of invest consultant and prof investor, and we celebrated the 7th anniversary of Evorich, and we played Genius of Finance and presented many new projects that are a part of our global investment portfolio of UGPay Group. And we also learned and got to know new partners that are in the Top Leaders Council. And you know, they have the same mission like we do, that is to create new economic evolution of the world. Please give me 5 in the chat if you were present at that 5-day event, if you were at that crazy presentation of EvoScent, and if you saw how our dancers danced, our speakers spoke on the stage. Those who were there and heard the first all the news. Okay, Ruta, well done. I see your 5. And what is going on in the English speaking chat, Spanish speaking chat? As you know, this webinar is translated into 12 languages. And therefore, whenever you have partners in different countries, they may also attend. Those who may not attend it today may actually watch it recorded. So therefore, share the links, invite people, invite your newbies, as particularly for newbies, there will be a lot of presence. Well, next slide, please.
Just 1 second, guys. Now you'll have it. The screen sharing, I mean. So as soon as we have the screen sharing in the English room, we will resume. Okay. Just bear with us.
While we are waiting for the slides to be shared, I will introduce myself. And since many of you know me, so I will make my introduction, and as soon as the slides are ready, we will start the presentation. You may not know me, and my name is Galina Zhukova, and I joined Evorich in 2016, and you know, this is a fully new industry which helps through multiple projects to develop and promote multiple projects, and this way develop those people and promote those people who are an integral part of this development. Because through Evorich, we learn to create a totally new industry. Many of you know how to work in MLM and know what crowdfunding or crowd investing are and which types are there, maybe even participated in them. But Evorich creates a totally new industry by joining them together and giving a possibility to people to develop, to participate in the development and to be co-owners and to get access to the global investment portfolio. I believe it's great. Here in Evorich, we learn how to promote ourselves, how to be self-entrepreneurs. And EvoScent is one of the kids of Evorich. EvoScent is a totally new product in our ecosystem that will help many people. Okay, I got the message that the English room is ready. We may continue. And EvoScent is one of the projects that will start a new fresh in MLCI, multi-level crowd investing industry. My name is Galina Zhukova, and throughout my entire life, I was employed. I actually worked to create someone's dreams. And only after joining Evorich, I realized that we may develop and create our own dreams. I learned to dream. I understood what it means to dream, because in this rat race, every month, from one salary to another, you simply take care of paying for your bills. And we forget about dreaming, and we cannot implement them in real life. And at present, I am the head of the webinar and training department, and we have a lot of different events that we hold with our top leaders, with the strategic council, and a lot of field events. Like over the last 2 weeks, it was great. So many people were in Dubai to celebrate the 7th anniversary. We celebrated, we trained together. There were a lot of tips and tricks our partners learned at those events, and I'm sure they will use them to develop their business. I'm also a coordinator of EvoScent. We work and cooperate with different departments, and we want EvoScent to be present in every country, in every family, in every heart. This is our objective. Next slide, please. Today, we will have 3 very interesting speakers who will tell you what EvoScent is, and they are José Manuel Álvarez Rodríguez. He is the project manager, a very active leader, and he has a structure in many countries, and he is a member of the top leaders council representing Spain. And you know, he actually, EvoScent is in his heart day and night, and he will tell you how it was born. And then you will always meet today Sergi Mateu. He will present each of the fragrance. He will share with us. He will explain each EvoScent product. And actually, I feel this fragrance when Sergi introduces this. I feel each fragrance. And you will meet Ramon Bejar. He will share his story. And he has extensive experience in perfumes. And you know, in our ecosystem, there are a lot of projects started from scratch. But Ramon Bejar is a guru in this industry. He has many years experience. And when I listened to his story, how he became a perfumer, and every word actually resonates, and it takes me back to his past, and I feel why he does all this. And today you will hear his story as well. So without further ado, let's invite José Manuel Álvarez Rodríguez first. Next slide, please. And José Manuel, the floor is yours. Hello, dear friends. How are you doing? Hopefully, you can hear me quite well. And you know, I was listening to the translation of Galina, and it seemed everything was fine. In the Spanish room, the slide hasn't changed yet. You saw the speakers and those who worked to create this product. This product, many people already enjoy it. And you know what you see in this screen? Do you want one of these kits? Do you want to get this box of samples? Would you like to get this kit of fragrances you can easily put into your handbag? And I adore this color, the color of our community. And what you see is a box. This is a set of 8 samples. You may easily put it into your handbag or into a suitcase, anywhere. When you commute for work or you'd like to impress someone, any person with this fragrance, no one has, only our community has, our Evorich company has. And you see, we actually worked really hard to develop this set, and these fragrances were developed for all those communities that are part of our company Evorich. And we devoted our souls, our hearts, our sensations to it, our love, as this is the piece of art that will be enjoyed by many people globally. And I know this from the feedback we received from our partners. I see that at least in the Spanish-speaking chat, there are a lot of feedbacks. Thank you very much. And I already said that we are open to any discussion, any invitation. And here in Latin America, we are ready to cooperate with anyone. And we had a session for Latin America. The next countries to follow are the United States, Oman, and actually you can use this kit or this set. You can easily take with you even when you travel, and it will take us to a totally new level of 75 milliliter bottle. And you will see it in my next slide, and it will be in a fabulous packaging, and everyone may feel and see this high quality. Look how handsome it is. So the special materials which I used, a well-polished bottle, very ravishing. And you know, many people, many companies don't spend a lot of money on this, whereas we want to make our product perfect. Why? As we work with a master of over 40 years experience in the industry of perfumes, and he created and sold different fragrances, and we talk about the highest quality, and this is the luxury product, the luxury world. And today we created for the entire Evorich community. to be able to get a new form, to identify a new fragrance for each of us, to understand how this world of fragrances, essences work, for us to have this chemical reaction on our skins so that it generates new emotions, new sensations, or some memories from the past, and we may enjoy this. And thanks to this, we will create a huge business. We will discuss it afterwards. But you know, I want the one of the creators of this perfume to give all this to you. Next slide. But before I pass the floor to Ramon, I'd like to tell you how we reached this. Not simply creating 8 fragrances and it's done. First of all, we registered EvoScent brand in late June, and less than in 4 months, we managed to develop a collection of products which today are physical, and some people have them at home already. For instance, Paul have 3 at home, and share this with other people, other partners, as this is a new tool in our company, in our community. After registration of EvoScent brand, we signed an agreement with producers, we launched the website, and we also published the psychological test. And as I said before, we registered the company to make sure that it is our ownership and the copyright is secured. And it is available to our community of over 1.7 million people. And we always want to protect our company, our product. And every day we evolve and we develop, and those first partners who already use this product and those who, so we do our best to make sure that it's easy for each of us and our future clients that will use this new product and work with it. Therefore, we created the psychological tests to learn the preferences of everyone. After that, 8 formulae were created and we started to create essences and the profiles in the social media to develop and promote our project. And look, we worked really hard and a lot to create packaging, to arrange shipment, and all this was done over these 2 months so that by October it is ready, so that by this time everyone can keep in his hands this precious box of samples to feel the fragrances, to enjoy these fragrances, and to become a part of EvoScent world. Therefore, please enjoy this new brand of Evorich company. And next slide, please. And at this note, I'd like to hand over to Ramon as he will detail further what has been created.
Thank you very much. Wow. I feel very humbled and grateful to be able to work for the benefit of the new economic evolution of the world. This is something incredible because our planet is indeed in need of changes, and the financial aspect of it is very important too. And yes, we were able to achieve a miracle. In less than 3 months, we were able to launch a project which will become top 10 projects, perfumery project in the world. I live by it, and I'm very eager to share it with you as well. And we're going to do real magic here. And not only with perfumes and perfumery, but many, many other things too. There are really big projects for EvoScent, because we're not going to limit ourselves with just a couple of perfumes. We're not going to copy anyone. We're going to be the spear point that will rush into the new age. And I can't tell you when, but we will become top 10. Believe me. EvoScent is the fruit of my experience. I had very beautiful stories. My products sold in the best shops in the world, in London, Paris, Moscow, Milan, New York, in Dubai, of course, Singapore. And even there, I was brave enough to launch one of the craziest projects of mine. I sold perfume for 190,000 euros, and it took me 25 minutes to do it. It was one of the, I think it was an expo somewhere in the hotel, and I just wanted to develop a nice product, and someone called me up and they told me, Ramon, voila, your product has been sold. And I guess it was the most expensive perfume in Spain. Maybe it's in the entire world too. Forbes ranked me 38th, I think. And of course, there were moments of splendor and wonders. And also I had my down moments, as any one of you, I'm sure. And let it be like this. I was awarded different European awards. And although I'm a perfumer, I'm the nose, as they call us. At the same time, I'm a big dreamer, and I don't want to limit myself. I always enjoyed being the designer of my own bottles, of my own packaging. And that's why I received awards in packaging too. And I always enjoyed looking out for new horizons. And on this slide, you just can get a glimpse of my personal story in the world of luxury. And it was a wonderful time. And now when I'm in my mature years, although I'm still a child, still while I'm in mature years, I would like Evorich to be the wonderful child of my life. And for all of us to be co-owners of that. I think it's a wonderful story. We do not belong to any multinational corporations with some unknown shareholders. No, we are co-owners of it ourselves. And this is cool. This is the new economic evolution of the world. So what other stories can I share with you? There are so many of them. I come from a very humble family, modest family. I entered university, and then when I met my first teacher in perfumery, and it was a whole event for me, not because he was an Oriental teacher coming from the East, but for other reasons too. He taught in Madrid, Spain, and in between lectures, he taught me Arabic. We discussed about lots of things and perfumes too. And, can you imagine when I came back from the university, I still had to go and serve in the army. And after the army, I went back to Barcelona, although I was born on the sea coast of Granada. This is a wonderful place. And I met a lot of people. So I come back home and I tell my parents, I'm not going to continue my university education. I found what my heart desires. And they tell me, are you crazy? But that's where it all started. That's where the whole process started that made me want to wish, achieve, aspire for the best and make impossible possible. And I'm talking about the alchemy. And you will see those 8 fragrances that Sergi Mateu will tell you about. He does it in a wonderful way. He's a huge, big artist. He starred in TV shows, cinema, in theater in Latin America and many other countries, although he is from Catalonia, Barcelona. and he does it on a very high level. So Sergio, when you are ready, and when your mic is ready, when your video camera is ready, I'm ready to give you the floor. Yes, hello. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Yes, I hope you can. So before anything else, I would like to go back to why I'm part of this community. A community that I'm very grateful to and very proud of being part of. I'm immensely grateful to Andrey for the idea that he had of creating the new economic evolution of the world. I've been a partner a couple of years now, and I was a consultant, but I think I'm now somewhere lower, but I will do my best to get back to my previous rank and go higher and share those opportunities, that knowledge with everyone else. I want everyone that I meet in my life to become financially free, independent, and stable. And as you can guess, my profession does not really allow to do that. But before I tell you about the perfumes, I would like to explain why an actor is explaining and telling you about the perfumes created by Ramon Bejar. I think that the profession of an actor or any other creative profession is a calling. It's not just a trade that you learn. It's something that you enjoy doing. It's like a set of challenges that life throws at you from the very beginning. So you have a huge goal and you are going towards that goal. And this is your driver in life. And the creative professions make you feel that vulnerability very, very strongly. And then over time, you see that you haven't achieved one goal, then you haven't achieved another goal, then you see that your driver, your engine is slowing down, you get into depression, you lose energy. And then when you receive all those signals, you realize that your bank account is empty. Maybe you are in debt too. And then you are thrown into the hell of sadness and depression. And we start feeling like homesick. But in this case, we long for our independence and freedom. And then our lives starts depending on sponsorship and donations. And I know it firsthand, here in Barcelona, we have a community of actors that try to protect their copyright, intellectual property right. We have a certain budget of 3 million euros in that community, in that association, to be able to help all the actors who don't have enough money for them to lead a decent life. Because according to the sociological service in the Kingdom of Spain, just 8% of actors make a good living out of their salary, acting salary. 10% live for less than $25,000 a year, which might seem big in some countries, but for Spain, it's really, really not much. But with EvoScent, we have an opportunity that many people didn't have in their lives. And this is like a second chance. This is the world of perfumery. And this is the chance to get to the new levels of income and new avenues. I met Ramon Bejar when he suggested that I invest in the Academy of a Private Investor. And that's when I met José Manuel. And then this is where I met the captivating world of perfumery for the first time. Well, I already had exposure to this world, but I started getting more and more involved in it, you know, and also I found yet another goal for me for the future. I saw connection between this world of perfumery and my own profession. And of course, I'm not going to abandon my profession. I'm still very much in it, but I would like to be the person who decides what project to participate in, which role movie to accept and which to reject. I don't want to be dependent on the decisions of others. And you must realize that the older the actor gets, the fewer roles they get. And it happens in Hollywood as well, everywhere. And Ramon and I and Jose decided to prepare a project that we presented to Andrey in March here in Dubai. And he got interested, and it was a project. It became a project that we presented here in Dubai a week ago, officially. And as Jose said, we couldn't have done it sooner, faster. 4 months is already a record-breaking time, which was possible thanks to all the members of EvoScent team who worked day and night to launch this project on time. And as Ramon said, this is just the beginning. We're now entering the market with the collection of 8 perfumes. We call this collection the highest collection. And I wanted to tell you why we called it the highest collection. This is not just words that were used just for the kick of it, you know. The highest means the highest in English. And because this is the highest level perfumery. And there are several reasons for that. First is that the creator behind this collection is an artist who have been more than 40 years in perfumery. Second of all, the perfumes are based on natural essences with a very high concentration, which makes us stand apart from many other perfumes out there. And they are quite diverse because we know how diverse tastes are and smells are. And we tried to cater to all different fragrance preferences. And also, it's because it's about creativity, about spirituality, because this is the kind of approach we use when creating this collection. Those 8 perfumes will, as I said, cater surely to the tastes and preferences of all members of our community. Different smelling cultures. Some of them are more oriental, others are more flowery and tender, others are like a combination of those two smells, others are more daring, you know, dashing and bold. The numbers, the names, the colors, the design of the packaging that José Manuel told you, all of it was thought through, and a lot of enthusiasm, heart and soul was put into it. And all of it taken together gave birth to this collection. And you can feel them yourselves, those smells, those fragrances. When you get your hands on the box, you will understand the reason behind every formula, behind every idea, because we put quite a lot of thought into it when developing all the components. I'm not going to explain each of the perfumes in details as I did before. I would like to dwell on just 2 perfumes that are very important for our community. Number 1 is called Evorich. Evorich is the foundation, is the foundation of everything in our community. And here we wanted to demonstrate that the backbone is strong and flexible at the same time. And I have it right here, number 1. You see, maybe you can't, but it's number one. I will put it on my hand and it will serve me as inspiration. Evorich, despite its quite traditional yet very exquisite formula, it has the notes of olfactory fougère notes, which is a French term that refers us to Western tender fragrances. And at the same time, it's quite joyful. At the core of it, we have moth, tonka beans, and amber, has incense, black pepper, mint, and bergamot. And all of it creates the atmosphere of protection and individuality. Greatness, another fragrance. Let me describe the sensations that are caused by this fragrance. Sometimes those sensations are subjective, I must admit, and we call it greatness because this is an invitation to greatness, to something majestic, something supreme. And this is the fragrance that deserves being smelled, tasted slowly. It has tuberose notes in it. This is a perfume that urges me to imagine that we are in a rose garden. We are very calm and we are well at ease, very peaceful. And I would like to also talk about the third fragrance. I simply have to. It's tantric. This is very intimate fragrance. It provokes our sensuality. It's something that lifts all the barriers. Very strong, flowery wooden notes. It has very strong properties that open the doors to the fertility of our planet. At the heart of it, we have cedar and muscus tree with pions, rose, jasmine, with grapefruit and mango in it. And it opens door to the communication of the entire universe. Paradigma is the combination of two worlds, the Western world and the Eastern world. And the essence is quite strong. It's the amber essence, the fifth element. The fifth element is inspired by ether, something that is not really tangible and common in our everyday life, although ethereal is part of our everyday life, like a fragrance. You can't see it, but it's there. You can smell it. It's a life experience. It's life experience. And the core of it is white amber, cedar tree, pine tree, and the flowing magma of black pepper, clouds of smoke, and incense with a tint of metallic notes. Basalt is number 6. Comes from the depth of our planet. Let me put it on my second hand. I don't want to mix it with Evorich. Wow. This is absolutely oriental perfume, Eastern perfume. It's like pillars of fire turning into stone. That's how the fragrances permeate our skin, giving the sensation of heat and warmth. We have the leathery notes, amber, patchouli, heart of thyme, incense, and cedar, expressed through bergamot. And it's an intensive fragrance that covers us, engulfs us with the deep secret. And number 7, which is definitely quite impressive, although all of our perfumes are unisex, but dynamic, gold, I'm sure will be very much to the women's liking, female-ish, I'd say. This is the smell of the female beginning of the universe. It's like a statement, I'm here, I came to stay. And this fragrance symbolizes the both spiritual and physical integrity and richness. It gives you the sense of invulnerability, and it consists of the iris flower, which is one of the most intricate and exquisite and valuable elements in the world of perfumery. And it takes us back to the wonderful city of Florence. You go back to the age of Medici aristocracy. And truth be told, this collection is like 8 pearls, 8 great gifts, 8 different experiences that we can all enjoy. I tried to superficially describe all those fragrances to you, but it's, you know, it's very difficult to describe your emotions and sensations. And you can ask your colleagues what they feel, what kind of sensations they have when they smell them. And very soon you will be able to discuss it for you to be able to present them to the general public, to convince them to buy more. And I think now I'm going to give the floor to Ramon, and he will tell us about the future of EvoScent. We've started with just 8 perfumes, but in future, we're going to have many, many more surprises for you.
Thank you, Sergi. It was a great presentation. I like how you turn fragrances into the words, and you make us feel the waves of these smelling sensations. What is the future? Okay, next slide, please. Our future is very extreme ambition to get into top 10 in luxury world. And here you see the company to be in top 10, and we could easily actually outtake any company, well-known company today. And we will use high-tech technologies, materials that are a result of scientific research and development, and we will use the eternal materials. We started with perfumes, and we'll continue to expand our collections, maybe some household fragrances, some beauty products, but very unusual. So there will be super high quality products, and step by step we will develop and we'll produce handbags. By the way, while I'm talking, change the slides, please. They will be some jewelry and many other articles or many other things. Don't actually look at the pictures because they are all in the labs, and step by step they get into fabulous objects for you to enjoy them, and for our wallets to enjoy them. And it will be a grand, high quality luxury project. You could not even imagine what to expect from the future, but you may imagine where we go intuitively. because EvoScent is definitely, undoubtedly become number one brand in luxury world of the 21st century. For me, this is a very exciting understanding. I'm really excited while talking about Evorich, trying to structure everything I have in my head and transform everything I have as a dream into a reality. This is a flow of energy that transforms into EvoScent to become fragrances and other articles, luxury articles. And which articles you will learn about this a bit later, to be able to create new economic evolution of the world so that we are all co-owners of this beauty, of this company, so that you benefit from it in full. And we will stay here, we will create, we will dream, as the process of creation is the process of creativity. This is a result of your dream, is a result of your single time realization or some sparkling thought. We must be open to any opportunities. And I'd like, together with my colleagues, I'd like you to recognize this as something which is really incredible, which is perfect. And now I pass the floor back to José Manuel. Yes, dear friends, now we will watch one interesting video, which a few days after will be available in all our key languages.
When prosperity descends from the heavens, sublime and absolute, when there is an endless call to beauty in it, when it is charged with the most powerful of energies, from the miraculous vortex that carries the highest quality, EvoScent is born. This stream surrounds us with beautiful and noble. It enhances our vibrations, increases our self-esteem and confidence, thus inviting us to enjoy all the present moments of life. The consciousness of the universe invites us to become one. The prosperity that will always be in this new world that we create comes down from the top down. It goes from the spiritual to the material, thus transforming the financial energy that has dominated until now. This is EvoScent, Evorich's new project, a new brand forged by a great team of successful creators, die-hard entrepreneurs, and great communications professionals, with the support of a whole community of successful investors. The creation of EvoScent is the development of an impeccable collection of products from the world of fashion, cosmetics, and luxury. The ultimate goal of the company is to become one of the top most important companies in this sector at the global level. The heart of this fascinating project is the renowned perfumer Ramon Bejar. For more than 40 years, he is devoted to the world of fragrances and is successful in his devotion. He is considered one of the best perfumers in the world. His creations were #1 in sales worldwide, sold in the world's most prestigious stores, royalty and Hollywood celebrities, and gained immense international acclaim. EvoScent begins life by developing a magnificent collection of high-quality perfumes. The highest collection features 8 exclusive fragrances that cater to a variety of trends and tastes to satisfy the most demanding needs of most of the olfactory cultures that make up our community. 8 different and at the same time complementary perfumes united under the brand of sophistication and exclusivity. Which of these fragrances is yours? Maybe everyone. Each for the occasion. Try and enter the EvoScent world.
And I hope, dear friends, that you've all scanned this QR code, as this is the code to take you to our social media. But do you want to see how this project was created, which this year to have at least 25 million registrations and over 2 billion US dollars in sales? And it all starts with this pack, the pack that could be ordered by the entire globe for free. And let's change this slide. And there is another thing to look. The entire world is split into 4 groups. So you see the payments of 25, 30, 35, 40 US dollars. So these are the shipment price. Next slide, please. And please look at it. We developed our website, our online shop, and every time there may be some technical errors and difficulties, and we work to address them. And at present, only credit cards are accepted. Debit cards are not accepted. Please take note of this. But from each country, you can make your payment with a bank transfer in 4 currencies. And when the payment is effected for the shipment, because this gift pack is free, this is a gift. And please note, there should be a QR code, and QR code you will find inside your Evorich back office on the page EvoScent. There down you will see this QR code. This QR code is changed daily, and therefore you must scan it every time. And many people face the problems with the order. And look, as soon as you place your order and this order is not complete, then the system will actually identify you as the person with a relevant or with an open order, or and it will not go you through. Inside the website, you will find the paragraph with the enumeration of your orders. All those orders made without specifying the promo code, the price will be doubled. So therefore, dear friends, always make sure that the price is adequate, is for shipment only. Use the calculator and the currency converter, because the price is in dirham, and convert it into the national currency of your country. Yesterday, the web page changed, and so that people in one window see all the information relevant, so that you have time to look at those steps to take and the information which is available on the website. Our website is functional, and over 6,000 partners managed to order their gift pack. But please be relaxed, sit down and read through everything you can find on the website. And there will be a basket of your orders, and look whether the order is made or not. If from a different device you already entered, which is linked to your email, then use another device And if the email is the same, then the system will tell you that this email is already registered. So don't try to make an order, a purchase from different devices. In case there is an error, try to connect through different search engines, Safari, Yandex, Google, search, and other systems. So there is only bank transfer, which is available for the United States, whereas for all the other countries, credit cards are accepted, not debit cards. And this is for the time being. And we hope that in less than 2-3 weeks, global unit pay could be used as well. And we can make a payment through our payment system, Global Unit Pay. Well, dear friends, don't be in a rush. The system already works. Be very attentive when you fill in all the fields. In particular, the part which is most important is where you describe and specify your address. Don't make any mistakes and errors in your address, in the name of the street, and indicate the address. This 8 fragrance pack will be delivered so that you may enjoy these packs since November. And next slide, please. You may have only one pack, but all those partners who have 10 direct partners in their first downline, registered partners, newly registered or previously registered partners. So in case they have 10 people in their first downline, they may order the second pack of EvoScent you see in my hands. And if we go to the next slide, there you will see another important detail, that we show our brand in all the social media, and you may scan this QR code and it will take you to those information platforms that could be used as a tool for work for all those people who would like to grow and develop in future, who would like to make thousands and millions of US dollars in the following months, to create a huge structure only in a few days by sharing the information about this product globally. Therefore, please visit our social media, EvoScent in Instagram, EvoScent in Facebook, share the news, like us, and we will promote and advertise this brand we are all co-owners of, and will make it most popular in the world. And let's do it over 1 year. And there is another piece of news I'd like to share with you. Our plans for the rest of the year, as many people would like to learn how I can talk to my partners or order this gift pack or order a bottle of 75 milliliters. Many people say that they attended Avanti in Dubai and they have their samples, but what do I need to do to get a bottle of 75 milliliters? Because after my friends tested and tried this pack, you know what happened? I am in shortage and I want more fragrances. So a bottle of 75 milliliters will be released onto the market with a price of 197 per one bottle. But for all those who in December make their decision to participate in the creation of the company and they involve in crowdfunding, whereby each partner may get a bottle of 75 milliliters at half price, means $98.5 US, by meeting one condition. And the condition is the following: you are to order at least 4 bottles at the price of $98.5 US each. But in December, people will pay only 60% of this full price, which is $62 US per 4 bottles. And you will have your reserve, or you will book the first batch of fragrances to be produced. But in addition to that, there is another gift, an important gift for all those partners who involve in crowdfunding. These people will get tokens. Yes, I said EvoScent tokens. And these EvoScent tokens will be used by you to buy EvoScent shares at their nominal value, because EvoScent is a fashion company, is the fragrance company, is a luxury company, and this company will do IPO. And those people, and to be exact, since December, involved in crowdfunding, they will get tokens that they may use to get shares of the company afterwards. So some months after, as soon as the mass production starts, they will pay the remaining value, 38%, before the shipment starts. It is on average $40 US for the fragrances you ordered in December. And we hope that from April to July, these bottles will be shipped, and those who do not want to involve in crowdfunding, then they may order 1 bottle since August next year at the price of $197 US per each bottle, per each unit. And these people will have no possibility to get EvoScent tokens. And dear friends, today in our hands, we have a tool, a unique opportunity, as this is the birth of the new product, affordable for the entire globe and Evorich community. Therefore, order your gift pack of samples and start enjoying them. Start registering millions and millions of people. Build your multi-level crowd investing structure. And start promoting EvoScent. And we create the company and the plans for this year. And do you know who is the best to present these plans? This is a person, my right hand, that is aware of all the details of EvoScent. I'd like to hand over to Galina, and she will tell us what is needed to develop multi-million business we all have in our hands. Thank you very much, dear friends. Galina, they are in your hands. Guys, how do you find these news? Put a plus in the chat or some emotions, emojis, reflecting the way you find the news shared by José Manuel. Who would like to become a co-owner of this? Who would like to get all the benefits and to be a part of this community. Imagine any person who will be a part of crowdfunding by ordering 75 milliliters through crowdfunding will get access to EvoScent tokens. It's a great opportunity, super opportunity. And it is possible only in Evorich, nowhere else. Only through Evorich there are such opportunities. And did you like the story of Ramon? You know, when he speaks, he lives in this product. Sergi is an actor. I believe he is pretending to wear each fragrance on him, as each fragrance, I believe, impacts us like the first kiss in life, or the homemade food, or the hugs of our children. These fragrances make us come back to the past and keep memories of something in the past. And therefore, what we create right now, you can be a part of it only by sharing your people, by sharing with your people, with your friends, with your neighbors. Give them this opportunity, present this opportunity to them. New Year and Christmas time is coming. You will come together with your family. So make these fragrances as presents to them, give them as their presents, and actually present them the future of EvoScent. Next slide, please, and let's sum up and let's have a look what to expect in the future. Before we start, there are 11 very important items about our plans with EvoScent. But first of all, please scan this QR code you see in this slide. So scan it, share it, and share this information with your relatives, with your friends in the social media, and make them all benefit from the possibility to order this gift and join crowdfunding project. Well, what to expect in future? We will keep you informed about EvoScent development and the beauty industry development. All those partners who already bought or ordered this gift, you will be able to create your own community where you may get trained and learn and explore the history of the arts and of beauty industry, where you will learn how to read fragrances. You will learn many stories of different perfumers and many other things. And quite soon, we will open a possibility to join the communities, this community for those people who already have their fragrances. In addition to that, we plan to create multiple channels on Facebook, Instagram, Telegram, and we want each and every to have access to information where all our partners may share their insights, associations, emotions, sensations. It's great, guys. And it's important when you get your magnificent gift pack, please share it in social media. Present and share your emotions. Take pictures. Share the sensations and emotions, whether these fragrances meet your expectations, whether it is what you've expected or even more than expected, as it's very important for all of us to get your feedback. And this way we can improve our product. And those people who would like to develop with us, you have a great opportunity. Many people text us with the wish to work with us. we create a system of communication and the modality of work, and quite soon in the near future, all those who submitted their applications will be participating in the development of the project. So therefore, don't worry if sometimes we respond in some delays, as there are a lot of requests. And our plan is to recruit from 10 to 25 million users by December 2021 with gift kits, and crowdfunding will start in December 2021. Collaboration with Ugain and other online stores through the work of the future EvoScent ambassadors and Ugain promoters. Initially, we thought that we must cooperate with internet shops, but our objective is that every time we cooperate with any business, there should be our people. So Evorich people, therefore only those registered with Evorich could place an order for this gift pack. It's very important, as we do everything for our community. We create products demanded by our community and to be used by our community.
Also, as you might have heard, drum rolls, it's to create EvoScent token, a wonderful opportunity to give a chance to those who might not have been able to join the global investment portfolio project in the first phase and derive the best benefit at the initial stage. You have this opportunity now to participate in the development of EvoScent and join it using the crowdfunding system. So please share this information with everyone. At the webinar that we're going to hold on Saturday, we're going to have some summing up. Partly it will be what we already shared at event in Dubai, maybe more. Andrey will share his thoughts about the project development, and other leaders will share their news that they shared or announced at the event. So don't miss out on it, okay? Be there. And people who will participate will get quite a lot of information. Also, we are planning to present the project every Wednesday and every Friday. And we are developing a new presentation that will be having quite a lot of different features, nuances, maybe history bits, where the perfumes came from, because it is quite an interesting history of how the perfumery developed, because our idea is to create the Academy of Fragrances and start delivering professional consultation on fragrances. This is yet another source of income. Also, EvoScent brand will be in the top 10 leaders of perfumes and accessories, and you can be part of it. For me, it's just a wonderful piece of news, because I enjoy participating in new things, help develop new things, because when you are part of it, you're part of development process, you develop yourself. And for me, what matters is that we don't stand still, because you get only one life. And it's not like, we came here to pay our bills, electricity and water, and then die. No, we need to learn how to enjoy life and how to share that energy with everyone else. And also, it's about creating a new super luxury brand and franchising for the Evorich community, so that everyone could open their own perfumery store in their own countries. So give me 1 million in the chat if you're ready to get started and start making big money together with EvoScent. If you're ready to join together with us, with our company, the top leaders in that area. Let's go to the next slide and see how many millions we get in the chat. You know, usually what we think is what gets attracted to us. So if you are ready to earn big money, if you told yourselves yes, if you made a decision, and if you're ready to move forward with us towards the development, please follow the news. After Saturday, you will hear when we're going to open our first school for leaders, for the ambassadors of the product, who will know how to do business, with Evorich, in Evorich, with EvoScent. And I wish you all big success. Follow the news, attend our webinars, and promise me that next time at the next webinar on Friday at 9 p.m. Moscow time, you will invite at least one person with whom you're going to share this information. As we said, sharing is caring, meaning sharing information is taking care of the people with whom you share the information. Don't keep that information to yourselves, okay? And here I would like to bid you farewell. Hopefully you enjoyed this webinar. We will answer all of your questions eventually. I promise you, none of you will be left without an answer. Some of you will get your answer sooner, others will get it later, but we take note of all your questions, and I'm sure that all of you will be happy. And I would like to show you one more video for you to feel the energy again, the energy of the new future. And I would like to thank you all and see you at the next webinar on Friday. Bye-bye. Hugs and kisses.
What association comes to your mind when you hear the word art? Velázquez's Las Meninas, the cinema of Andrey Tarkovsky, music by Richard Wagner. These great artists who predetermined their time left behind a truly great legacy. But what if we say that great art can be tangible? The very art that, instead of being introspective, changes reality. It brings people together, strengthens our image, and determines our social status. Of course, we mean high perfumery. The Evorich team has entered into a partnership with one of the most renowned perfumers in the world, Ramon Bejar, whose artwork can be found in the most luxurious boutiques on the planet. The best known is his personal brand, which has already conquered many hearts around the world. Right now, we're presenting a unique line of perfumes exclusively for the Evorich community, the exceptional EvoScent collection. The rich spirit is designed to attract the abundance and prosperity of both the material and spiritual worlds. By putting them together, you will become invincible. Purity and nobility is emphasized by dynamic gold. It shines a new light on a person, opening the doors to new opportunities and acquaintances. The intriguing fragrance Basalt is imbued with a mysterious and divine essence. The fifth element will bring you closer to the boundaries of the unknown world, to make new discoveries and to create. The millennial fragrance rediscovered in the Paradigma perfume will inevitably give rise to reflections. It will make you want to learn more about your companion during the conversation, to rediscover each other. The perfume Tantric, imbued with floral, fruity, and woody hues, is designed to awaken sensuality and love of freedom. Based on serene and spiritual energy, the perfume Greatness will help you make all your dreams come true and firmly go straight to the top. Finally, Evorich is the core of the entire collection. Number 1. Strong and flexible at the same time, it inspires confidence and belief in a good future. These fragrances have unique characteristics. They strike your senses and change the traditional perception of perfume. They are long-lasting thanks to the superior quality and proportions of the essences. Paired with the individuality of each person, a well-chosen EvoScent perfume will leave an unforgettable mark on the person that you negotiate or just contract with. Intrigued? See the quality yourself by purchasing these perfumes on our website, EvoScent.com, and feel the widest palette of fragrances created by a genuine artist from the world of perfumery, exclusively for Evorich.